Out here on the water, just me, my line, and a little peace of mind. Welcome in. Sometimes the best place to think about life and money is right here, where everything slows down. No pressure, no noise, just real conversation. So while we relax for a minute, let's talk about how to put you in a better position, financially and mentally. Glad you're here. Remember to like and subscribe for more Money Smart Basics videos. If you have any suggestions for financial literacy topics, please leave a comment. Stay until the end to receive a bonus tip. First, let me say this. If you've ever served in the military, active duty, reserves, or even certain training periods, this message is for you. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your service. Because what I'm about to share with you, most veterans have no idea about, and it could mean more money in your pocket. Not maybe, not someday, but money you may have already earned. Let me ask you a question. Did you know that as a military service member, you may qualify for extra Social Security earnings credits just for serving your country? That's right. The same system you've been paying into may owe you more than you think. And here's the problem. Most people never check. Most people never ask, and because of that, they leave money sitting on the table. We're talking about additional earnings credits that could increase your Social Security benefits for retirement, disability, or even survivor benefits for your family. Now listen, this is not a loophole. This is not a trick. This is something built into the system to honor your service. But if you don't know about it, you can't benefit from it. So today, I'm going to walk you through what these military Social Security credits are, who qualifies, how much they could be worth, and how to make sure you get every dollar you deserve. Because you didn't serve this country to miss out on benefits that belong to you. Let's get into it. Let's break this down in simple terms. When you work a regular job, you pay into Social Security through your wages. The more you earn, the more your future benefits can grow. But here's what makes military service different. The government actually gives you extra earnings credits on top of your military pay. That means, even if your base pay wasn't high, your Social Security record may show higher earnings than you actually received, and that can increase your monthly benefit. Now here's how it works. For certain periods of active duty, the government adds special earnings credits to your record. These credits were designed to recognize that military pay, especially in earlier years, was often lower than civilian pay. So instead of penalizing service members, they boosted your Social Security record. Let me give you a simple example. Let's say you earned $20,000 in a year during active duty. With military credits, Social Security might record that as significantly higher, and that difference can mean more money every single month when you retire. Now here's where it gets interesting. These credits apply differently depending on when you served, so the time frame matters. And that's exactly what we're going to break down next. Now pay close attention to this part, because this is where most people miss out. If you served on active duty or active duty for training, you may qualify. But the amount and how it's applied depends on when you served. Let's start with those who served between 1957 and 2001. During this period, you automatically received extra Social Security credits. You didn't have to apply. You didn't have to request it. It was added to your record. Now here's the breakdown. From 1957 to 1977, you received $300 in additional earnings credits for each calendar quarter you served. From 1978 to 2001, you received $100 in extra earnings for every $300 of active duty pay, up to a maximum limit each year. Now think about that. That's not small. Over years of service, that could add up to thousands of dollars in additional recorded earnings. And remember, Social Security calculates your benefits based on your highest earning years, so increasing those numbers can directly increase your monthly check. Now what about after 2001? Here's the key point. Military pay after 2001 is already considered higher and more aligned with civilian wages, so those extra credits were phased out. But your military income is still fully counted towards Social Security, so you're still building benefits, just without the additional bonus credits. Now let me say this clearly. If you served during those earlier periods, there is a strong chance you already have these credits. But, and this is important, errors happen, records get missed, and if no one checks, you may not get everything you earned. Which brings us to the most important part. Now that you know this, the question becomes simple. Are you getting everything you deserve? Because knowledge without action means nothing. Here's what you need to do. Step 1. Check your Social Security statement. You can do this by creating an account at the Social Security Administration website. Once you log in, look at your earnings record. Pay close attention to your military years. Do those numbers look accurate? Do they reflect what you earned, plus potential credits? If something looks off, don't ignore it. Step 2. Gather your records. That includes your DD-214 or any military service documents. These are critical because if there's an issue, you need proof of your service. Step 3. Contact Social Security directly. Ask them specifically about military service credits. Make them walk you through your record, because let me tell you something. Nobody is going to care more about your benefits than you. And finally, step 4. Share this information, because I guarantee you, there are veterans out there right now who have no idea this even exists, and they're missing out. Now let me leave you with this. You served your country. You made sacrifices. You showed up when others couldn't. The least the system can do is make sure you receive every benefit you earned. So don't leave money on the table. Go check your record, ask the questions, and claim what's yours. And if this helped you, drop a comment below and let me know. Did you know about this? Also, share this with a fellow veteran, because this message isn't just information, it's impact, and it could make a real difference in someone's life. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. With that, you are ahead of 90% of most people in America. Here is the bonus tip that we promised. Here's the part most people overlook. Even if those military Social Security credits were added automatically, that does not mean your record is 100% accurate. And that's where the opportunity is. Because Social Security is built on your earnings history, if your earnings are wrong, your benefits will be wrong. And we're not just talking about a few dollars. We're talking about potentially $50, $100, even a couple $100 more per month for the rest of your life. Now, think about that. That's not just money. That's groceries. That's medication. That's peace of mind in retirement. So here's what I want you to do. Don't just glance at your Social Security statement. Study it. Look specifically at your military years. Ask yourself, do these numbers truly reflect my service? And here's another angle most people miss. Those credits don't just affect your retirement benefits. They can also impact disability benefits, survivor benefits for your spouse, benefits for your children. So this isn't just about you. This is about your legacy. Now here's the real power move. If everything checks out, great. But if you find even one mistake, fixing it today could pay you for the next 20 to 30 years. That's one of the highest returns on time you'll ever get. So don't delay this. Take 10 to 15 minutes this week. Log in, review it, and if needed, make that call. Because at the end of the day, you earned these benefits. And it's not about asking for more. It's about making sure you receive what's already yours. That's your bonus tip. The information provided in this content is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial, legal, or tax advice. Always consult with a qualified financial advisor, tax professional, or legal counsel before making any financial decisions. The creator of this content is not responsible for any actions taken based on the information provided. Investments and financial decisions carry risk, and past performance does not guarantee future results.